Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display, daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we are going to be checking out the Trident Kraken 2 case for the HTC Incredible 2, also known as the Incredible S. You're more than welcome to check this case out at its official website at any time, and that is going to be located at www.tridentcase.com. Now the Kraken 2 is one of two cases currently available for the Incredible 2 phone, the other one being the Trident Aegis. We already have a video review of that up, so you're more than welcome to check it out when you have some time, and we would encourage you to do so. That way you will be able to compare the two cases via your eyes and see which one works out better for you. The Kraken 2 is available in 5 different colors, 3 of the 5 in which we have in front of us right now: ballistic green, red, and blue. We have the pink version already pre-installed on our dummy phone, or dummy Incredible 2 I should say, and we will be showing you the ins and outs of the case using the black version that you see right here in just a moment. Now, one more introduction I want to get out of the way. I do believe that Trident is eventually going to call the Kraken 2 just the Kraken case to avoid any more confusion with their customers and of course resellers like ourselves. So please be on the lookout for that in the future. I don't think we are going to be calling this the Kraken 2 anymore. It is just going to be called the Kraken. Now let's go ahead and get things rolling. I'm going to move these retail packages out of the way and show you the black version of the case dissected. Now Trident considers the Kraken 2 to have 3 layers of protection for your phone. As a matter of fact, it's even listed on their retail package, and these 3 layers are as follows. Layer number 1 is going to be the built-in screen protector that you see right there. I'm going to go and talk about that in just a second. Layer number 2 is this silicone skin in the center, and this is what really makes up the Kraken 2 case. This is the thickest part of the case overall. And layer number 3 are these 2 pieces right here that snap together over the skin. This is a hard polycarbonate plastic frame that supports the skin. Okay, this isn't the main part of the case, but it does add some extra rigidity to help protect the phone overall. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now with the built-in screen protector, this is a boon for a lot of folks out there. I know some of you guys don't use screen protectors because you find them so much of a hassle to install. So having a pre-installed screen protector takes all of the guesswork out of it, and you can just go ahead and enjoy the benefits of having one to protect the face of your screen. But I do want to mention that having a pre-built version does have some drawbacks to it compared to the self-adhesive versions that you would buy yourself and stick on your phone. Now, a pre-built screen protector is always going to be a little bit thicker than its stick-on cousins, and I also want to mention that there is a very slight discoloration with a pre-built screen protector. Now, you notice the black on the skin right there is very dark and deep. If I go ahead and hover the pre-built screen protector over it, you notice that there's a slight washout color to it, and that's not due to the lighting, that's just due to the screen protector. And there's a very, very light yellowish tint to it as well. You can notice that on the backdrop as well as the black skin right there. Now, for real-world purposes or usage, you won't notice that yellowish tint, but there are some folks out there that do have a discerning eye. If that really bothers you, we would recommend checking out the Trident Aegis because that one does not have a built-in screen protector, and of course, as far as protection goes, they're roughly the same. The Aegis does not include a belt clip holster, but that's pretty much it. Moving on to layer number 2, this is the silicone skin and the bulk of the case. It has a dust cover for the USB port on the side, as well as a dust cover for the audio jack on the top. You will notice that this skin has reinforced corners on the top, as well as all along the bottom. This is a newer design from Trident. They actually stole this from their own Trident Aegis and added it onto the Kraken 2, and we were very happy that they decided to do this because having reinforced corners is always a good thing. When people drop their phone, that's actually where the phone will usually contact first, not the sides, the back, or the front, but usually along the corners. These two protrusions on the sides right here are just basically grips, pretty self-explanatory stuff that's supposed to help you hold on to the phone a little bit better. We thought they were a little bit unnecessary, but they are there for the sake of it, and of course they do look kind of cool once you put the case together. Now moving on to the third layer, this is the polycarbonate frame. Not much to talk about. It is very thick. It will go ahead and add a lot of protection to the phone, but it really is more or less supporting the skin layer because, as we mentioned, this is the thickest part of the case. I also want to throw this out there that other Kraken 2s that we've reviewed in the past or recently, I believe 2 weeks ago we looked at the Droid Charge. This Kraken 2 overall is a little bit slimmer, which is a good thing. It doesn't add that much bulk compared to other versions of the Kraken 2 that we've seen for other phones, due to the fact that this layer right here is a tad thinner. So I guess you can see that as a positive. Some people may see it as a negative. We think it's always a positive because we want our cases to be as slim as possible on the phone. So there we have it, layers 1, 2, and 3, folks. Let's go and move on to the pre-installed version, which is the pink Kraken 2 on our dummy version of the Incredible 2 phone. Let's go and start with the front and talk about the lip that is created. As you can see right here, it is very large. This is a heavy-duty case after all. It's both consistent as well as deep. So that means if you happen to rest your phone on its face like so, it is going to be up and away from the surface you are resting it on. More importantly, if your phone happens to fall and it lands on its face, as long as the lip catches the impact first, you are going to be fine. Your phone isn't going to be worse for wear. Anything that happens to bypass the lip, hopefully the built-in screen protector will go ahead and protect against. Moving on to the top of the phone, let's go and show you that dust cover for the audio jack. You'll notice how recessed the audio port is in there, so please keep in mind that straight connectors will fit. Angled connectors or 90-degree connectors will not fit at all. I can guarantee it because you can see how deep it is in there. So please keep that in mind. If you have a favorite audio device that uses an angled connector, it may not fit with the Kraken 2 case on. Now the covering for the power button as well as the volume up and down button on the sides or the volume up and down rocker stick out quite a bit. So they are both very easy to press. No problems right there. And the opening for the USB port is pretty self-explanatory. There we go. It's always important to have a dust cover for that because that is one of the most dangerous ports to have exposed to the elements, because if something happens there, you can't charge or sync your phone. Moving on to the bottom, we have an opening for the microphone. No surprises there. People need to hear you when you talk. Moving the case onto its back right here, you can see the Trident logo as well as the emblem and the opening for the camera lens, LED flash, and the built-in speaker. And there we have it. This is the main body of the Kraken 2. Now finishing off this video, we are going to talk about this belt clip holster. Now this is a very basic belt clip. Okay, it's what we would consider a utility holster. It does its job, but it's not really the main attraction of the Kraken 2. Okay, we have to say it that if you're really buying the case for the belt clip holster, you are going to be a little bit disappointed. We would recommend you check out the OtterBox Defender for that purpose, because the Defender case has an exceptionally made belt clip holster. This is just, you know, as basic as it can get. Now this is a face-in belt clip holster for starters. You cannot use it face out. All right, it's face-in only. The belt clip on the back is rotatable in 360 degrees, which is nice, so that'll allow you to position it into an angle that is comfortable for you. And the actual belt clip itself is unfortunately made of plastic and plastic alone, that you see right there. So please be careful with that hinge. At first glance, it is going to be pretty sturdy out of the box, but after a while, it will start to get a little bit looser on you as time goes by, as that plastic starts to basically degrade due to constant pressure being asserted on it. I want to mention that if you want to go and prolong the life of this hinge, just make sure to fully press and then attach it to something, and then fully press to detach it from something. Don't just go ahead and forcefully slide it on like such and then forcefully slide it off like that. That is going to make that hinge wear down much quicker. And there we have it, folks. This is the Kraken 2 case for the HTC Droid Incredible 2, also known as the Incredible S. You're more than welcome, once again, to check this case out at its official website at any time. That is going to be located at www.tridentcase.com. We highly recommend you check out our video review of the Aegis as well, so that way you can compare these two cases and see which one is better for you. And at the end of the day, if you really don't need the belt clip holster, you're going to be fine with the Aegis. At least that's in our personal opinion. And if you do really want the belt clip holster, it's a nice addition for the Kraken 2, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. You should appreciate the Kraken 2 for the case itself, as well as the built-in screen protector, not this holster thing. Otherwise, you will be a little bit disappointed. So feel free to check this out on our own website as well. Show us some love at www.daydeal.com. Keep following us on our YouTube channel, Day Deal on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and of course demonstrations. Thanks as always for watching.